Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach, and this is episode 25 in the Self Mastery series. Guys, I gotta emphasize what's going on, and I almost don't even want to go live anymore because it's like I'm so used to struggling and wanting to talk about that struggle that it gave me a lot. It gave me a lot of it gave me a lot of content. It gave me a lot of what to talk about every day. I was new. This is what I'm struggling with. This is what we're working through. This is what I'm attempting to overcome. And I feel so good lately and just so motivated, so amped. And I just realized that I need to keep plugging away with the live streams. I don't want to be, so many motivational speakers and self-help people, they were overweight and got fit, but they just moved beyond it because their success moved on to so many other areas, whether they wrote books or became public speakers or, traveled the world and whatever. I just don't want to let that go. I don't want to leave people behind that, that are where I was and where I am, and are also trying to overcome the things I've overcome. So, and am currently overcoming. So I just wanted to jump on here. I just on break at work. It's like 4 p.m. I wrapped up my second round of work that I do here, and I'm just taking a quick break to go live in the car. It's not even a live drive. It's just a quick go live for the Self Mastery series number 25. And I just have some notes here, guys, that I'm going to go through, and I hope it will motivate somebody out there to just get your ass in gear and go. It's a decision. It's definitely something in you has to die. There's no doubt about it. And whatever it takes, I'm trying to identify. I think it's just a lot of never giving up. You have to eventually just get sick of failing and just starting over, that you just don't want to quit because you're going to start over. So why freaking quit, So anyway, guys, I'm doing the OMAD, and I've only been doing it for like 2 weeks, and then I really only got serious about 1 week ago. So, but overall in the 2 weeks, I'm down about 7 pounds. And I really don't feel like I'm trying all that hard as far as like any individual moment in the day that I'm going so hard, and that's how I lost 7 pounds. I really feel like, oh man, if I go on a week fast, I'm going to lose 15 pounds. And I still would, see, because I don't feel like the OMAD, when you fasted so many times, like OMAD seems like, it's awesome. It's like, oh wow, I get to eat. So I'm just doing the 1 meal a day. Boom, there's that. Okay. And it's keto meal. I've gotten more and more disciplined with keto, and I went and signed up for a one of the I'll just say it, Sam's Club. They have a lot of meat and a lot of vegetables, a lot of organic vegetables, and a great produce department at better prices. Get a little wholesale, and so I could, I spent an hour in there last night after work, 45 minutes, whatever it was, and just picking out, I'll get to exactly what I eat. But, the keto, I'm on very low carb, high fat, and I'm trying to stay under 25 carbs a day, but I really haven't even been calculating it because it's obvious what I'm eating. Like if you eat a big steak, it's 0. If you eat a salad with the olive oil and vinaigrette, it's almost 0. So the only thing I have to add in is like, well, I'll get to that. So I'm doing the coffee. And I feel the tension building up in my neck again over the last month or so that I've been on the coffee again. And it finally hit me today, like, oh, your neck's all tight again. Here I've been thinking, oh, I want to go get a massage. This is that caffeine, that tension that it creates in your body from coffee. Obviously, it doesn't happen to everybody, but if you have a tight neck and you're crashing in the afternoon regularly, maybe try cutting out coffee out of your diet and switch to black tea, green tea, herbal teas, whatever. So I do plan on switching back, but coffee is just a powerful appetite suppressant that is just helping me kick it into gear here. So my daily motivation, I didn't bring it up lately, but I listened to the 10X rule by Grant Cardone, which I had listened to before, and I didn't really like it, and I didn't agree with him, and I thought he's just arrogant, cocky. This isn't how I want to be. Talking about if you got 10 haters, get yourself 20 and blah, blah, blah. Well, having the YouTube channel has helped me understand his point of view. He's speaking from a point of success, and you don't like it because you haven't succeeded yet. But now that I've seen some haters and some some negative comments on my YouTube channel, which I actually like. I'm like, yes, you're gonna get haters before you get admirers, you know. And it's all part of the human psychology, the whole fight, flight, flee, or fawn. For somebody else to win, some people feel that they're losing, and that's why people put other people down as well. If they're losing, I'm winning. And like, quit being at war all the time. This is not a normal state. You know, we can all get along. It's all cool. But I don't mind having some haters. And I posted a purposefully aggressive short video, and it got my average likes, like my average thumbs up is like over 98% on my channel over the course of like 150 videos. That video got like 30% thumbs down. And it also got, I don't even know, like thousands, like 10,000 views or whatever it was. It was a lot compared to my other shorts. So sometimes, if you succeed at something, you're going to get haters, and you have to accept that. Don't let people bring you down. It's people that might even be your friends and family and loved ones. They don't realize it. I'm just calling them haters. They don't realize they're attempting to hold you back from your success with their sly comments, But just keep going, guys. So the Grant Cardone, the 10X rule, I listened to it like a week ago, and it really made me want to step up my game, and I'm listening to it again. I just started it again today. Actually, tomorrow, I don't even remember. So cardio, I'm just doing easy walking, jogging, and I'm doing a lot of like just calisthenic type stuff, like just knock out some body squats, knock out some push-ups, even if you're like up against a table or a countertop or something, you can do some push-ups, easy ones, that doesn't need to be your whole body weight. I've been going into the gym here at work just intermittently, just for 2 minutes, and throwing 105 pounds on the bench press just because the bar's light and it's a 45er on each side, and knocking out like a set of 40, just like a high volume. It's going to tone up your muscles, but more so, I just want to burn up any carbs, which brings me to a point. I did test positive for ketones the last 2 days, which is just some ketone strips you can order on Amazon, I'm sure. I don't remember where I got these. They're getting old. I need to buy new ones. But if you're eating every day and you test positive for ketones, man, you're killing it. So this is the first time I've done keto, and it worked to get me into ketosis. I guess I just always cheated too much in the past or ate too much protein. So now I'm really concentrating on like make sure I get a lot of fat. Okay, let's talk about. So the cardio is doing easy. This is my second break at work. My first break, I ran. I went into the gym, got on the treadmill here, and jogged 5 miles. Dripping in sweat, feeling great, drinking water. I'm at 13,800 steps, and it's like 4 o'clock, so I'll still be walking around some more. I'm at 14,000 now. So all I'm drinking besides the coffee is some water and some tea, and I did have like 1 shot of whiskey on ice a couple days ago, which I've seen some videos like Michaela Peterson's YouTube channel and her father, Jordan Peterson. Anyway, she's very allergic to a lot of foods. She only eats meat, but one thing she can handle is whiskey. So it made me, and I know it's not going to be great for keto, but like I said, it was 1 shot, and I'm just being honest. On my alcohol intake, it's very low, and I even feel a little guilty to have drank 1 shot on the rocks. But I'm getting to the point where I really don't feel guilty about it. I have it under control. So that's about it, guys. My final note here, besides I do some calisthenics, do lightweight lifting, like I said, the bench pressing or some jumping jacks, some mountain climbers, some crunches, some push-ups, some sit-ups, these things. You can just do it everywhere you go. You can get out of your car and knock out 20 jumping jacks and then walk into work. You can walk out and do 20 jumping jacks and then get in your car. It's just everywhere. And that's another thing I noticed lately, the last few days since I've been live. I think I didn't go live. I think the last time I went live was like 3 days ago. My success is on my mind at all times now. I'm not like on, off. I am just always thinking about my success. Something he talked about in the 10X rule by Grant Cardone. I think it's his second or third book. But he's a salesman guy. He does like sales training and stuff, so he's a super positive, motivational, energetic type guy. And his book is talking about, you know, business success and sales success. And but you know, he even applies it in the, you know, if you're losing weight or your relationship or you get a job or whatever it is, you know, you can always go harder and try harder and never give up and be greater than the next. And part of that has rubbed off on me in the way that I'm just obsessed. He talks about, like, you know, why do people try to get you to be reasonable or set realistic goals, or, you know, oh, you're obsessed with your weight. And it's like, yeah, I'll use a bad example, but like bulimics are obsessed with their weight, and you know what? They lose a ton of weight. And you say, well, Zach, they're not healthy. They're okay. So I'm gonna get obsessed. They found a way to lose weight and be obsessed with their weight, and really obsessed with the negative self-image. How about you use obsession to have the extreme results like they have, but you obsess about your positive self-image. You obsess about, you know, eating a healthy ketogenic diet or paleo diet or Atkins diet or whatever diet, like they all work, you know, but cutting out those processed foods and carbs and sugars are going to work great. But my point is to be willing to go a lot harder. Another book I read recently, what is it? What's his name? Gary Bishop. I think he's Scottish or Irish. He got that accent. He's got a book, Unfuck Yourself. He's got a book, Stop Doing That Shit. And he's got 3 books that I've read. And I don't remember which one I was reading again. I think it was his first book. Unfuck Yourself. And he's going on in that book about, you know, being obsessed and being willing to accept your responsibility in all of this, you know. He has some steps listed in there, and I just remember the first step is, like, you have a positive self-image that you need to have. Like, I realize now that I'm where I am. I'm on this journey. I'm feeling great. I feel like I got it whipped. I just have to put the time in now. Was the positive self-image, positive self-talk. And a lot of that is because I'm talking at my phone. I'm really just talking to myself, right? I know there's people listening and watching and gonna hear it over the time, but it's really positive self-talk. So then, okay, what's the first line of positive self-talk? It's like, I am willing to, you know, you say, can you run a marathon? You can start saying a bunch of things like, man, that'd be a lot of hard work, or I don't know if I could train enough hours, or, you know, you're going to start a business, you're going to succeed, you're going to lose weight, you're going to, whatever it is, just at least be willing. And we'll get back to that book because my break is about wrapping up. In the next episode, we'll talk a little more. I'll try to do my live drive, and I think my live drive, I'm going to start just having it be just some personal motivation, some self-love for you guys, and just shout outs to people. Speaking of shout outs, hey, thank you to my one subscriber. What was the name again? I can't remember, but I will start shouting those out. I'm gonna make some videos here coming up. I already have one post that only members can see if you join the channel. I'm gonna start making some more videos and picture catalogs and some more testimonials as far as where I'm at, and a little more personal perspective. So thank you guys so much. Jump on board with Jesus because he loves you. I love you, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.